on Fox 55 News.
We are talking about your weather headlines and looking at an update on our drought monitor coming up very shortly here, but frosty conditions possible heading towards tomorrow morning, and we do have above average temperatures slated to make a return into the forecast. So here we are talking about the drought monitor, and just don't want to see this as we continue to see the expansion of the extreme level of drought. So now we're up to drought level 3, and once you honestly get into a drought, it's not hard to continue to worsen that drought if you keep those conditions pretty dry. And the bad news is that we don't have much rain in the forecast here the next 7 days, so I don't really see this becoming a better situation, at least in the next week. So not happy to bring that news to you, but as far as temperatures tonight, we're going to keep it dry, of course. You just saw that, and temperatures dipping down to the 40s here before midnight, expecting some 30s out there by tomorrow morning. So we are going to have to watch out for the potential of some patchy frost, especially where you see these numbers here, 36 and below. That's going to be our best chance of seeing some frosty conditions, and we do have a frost advisory in effect for everyone, regardless if you're going to see temperatures dipping down towards those mid-30s tonight, just to kind of cover our bases here. But again, if you are forecasted to hit about 36 or below, expect to see some frost tomorrow morning for sure. As far as high temperatures tomorrow, we'll look at those in the upper 60s and low 70s. So continuing that more below average feel. And as we look at the forecast here, mid and upper level wise, we are going to continue to see some shifts here heading into the weekend. So we are going to see some cloudiness tomorrow, maybe even a couple of isolated showers as we see a quick dip in the jet stream rotating through as we do head through the weekend here. Definitely noticing more of this ridge pattern starting to build in. So with that, we're expecting temperatures to be able to warm up, and that becomes even more amplified as this big area of high pressure continues to expand towards the north and east here all the way through the middle of next week. So definitely tracking some changes in the forecast by about then. Future radar and satellite, here we are taking you into your Friday morning. Depending on the arrival of those clouds, if they show up earlier, it could keep us out of the mid-30s for some locations. But as we head towards midday and into the afternoon, we're mostly dry, tracking mostly cloudy skies, but as we head later in the night here, you can see models trying to pick up on a couple of hit or miss showers out there tomorrow evening. So if you have any late night plans for your Friday, just know it could be a little bit wet at times, but as we head towards the weekend, we look a lot drier pretty quickly, so not seeing those conditions lasting too long here. Taking it back full screen, you can see our next approaching system here lining up for your Monday. A front going to be approaching the area, but it's a quick decline for that front here as we head towards Tuesday. Never really seeing that front have success making it to the area. So with that being said, our forecast is really dry here. Only one good rain chance on the 7-day next Wednesday, and that's not a good one actually, looking at a 20% chance. So very isolated coverage there, but we could see a couple of stray showers tomorrow night, even though you don't see that on the 7-day forecast. We'll see temperatures in the middle 60s by next Wednesday.
All right, Mikel, thank you for